Hello everyone, welcome to today's devlog. It's been a little bit since I did a devlog. First and foremost, I benched the forestry update for now. I announced on my Discord. I decided to work on things more pertinent to the needs of the people. I'm expanding the emergencies beyond just fires, adding some new features that people requested, quality of life changes, and first and foremost, we're just going to start this first part of the devlog with the prototype AI. So very early, basically spawn an AI player. You can command him to follow you. And this is all subject to change, animations and everything. It's kind of literally in just the trying to get him functional stage. So you can make him wait, can recall him. So you go up to a door, press the special command button. You can take the door. He can take windows. Now with Unreal's Engine's navigation system, it can be a little finicky, so sometimes they might not be able to make their way to like an object. So if they get stuck on something, it'll wait a like short period of time, and then it'll still complete your task no matter what, even if you couldn't get to the object. So if he was blocked or something or got stuck, like you asked him to take this window, which I think he might actually do it with this window. So if he can't make his way to the window, he kind of gets as close as possible and then does it. But like right here, there's like a gap in the nav mesh I'm working on, but regardless, even if he can't reach it, he still performs the task. So he never actually bugs out or anything or stops working. So after he's done his task, he returns to you. Right now, they're on prompt only. Eventually, they're going to be able to kind of go and do their own thing. Like you go and see somebody's venting, another one's taking a hose line inside to start extinguishing fire and stuff. So there's going to be quite a few tasks that he'll be able to do. You'll be able to tell him to go up and vent the roof. Basically, what would happen in that instance is they would actually teleport on the roof and start cutting, and then teleport back to the ground when finished, or teleport back to you. So something cool. As you can see, he's a totally different color from people. Turn down my camera a little bit more. So completely blue as an emblem. Something I did add to the player customization is a star. So far, I'm gonna add more, maybe like an R for rescue and stuff. This star is from, they have them in DC for sergeants and stuff. I just like the look of them, so I added them. I'll add more. You can change the color of it, and it's right in the numbers category, so you can just flip through to get different things. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next section of the devblog. So I redid the lighting on the map, the weather system. It's a whole new system. Everything pops now. It's more vibrant. There's no, even inside the shadows look way better and crisper, and except right here, but just pops way more. There can be snow, rain, heavy rain, blizzards and stuff. So eventually snow will actually be able to land on the map and stuff, and rain, you'll see things get wet. That'd be implemented sometime in the future. So another big thing I've been working on is expanding the map by a good amount. I brought on 2 other level designers who's going to be helping me add details and put buildings down and stuff and flesh out the map. So first and foremost, Station 4's area added a new high-rise, which doesn't have an interior fully yet, but I made a stairwell like the actual real deal this time. You'll also be able to take the elevator, but you'll be able to take the stairwell from the ground floor all the way to the roof. Parking garage. So this next area we're moving down is kind of inspired by San Francisco. So you have your nice transition from Drury, Baltimore City type area to houses on a hill, nice and colorful, and then you're kind of in downtown. These buildings are mostly placeholder right now. They're kind of just fillers. I'm still in the blocking out stage, which means most of these buildings are probably going to be replaced with different buildings. So anyway, you continue through downtown, and now you're kind of in an LA/Miami inspired area. These would be boardwalk shops, not a motel, different gas station and stuff. Once again, placeholder stuff. They'll be changing details to get plopped down. So in this area, these are 100% changing, all these houses. This is going to be more of like an LA suburbs type of area, maybe a little bit Compton, San Andreas looking inspired area. And then we come over here. These builds are also placeholder once again. This is more what like one of the more final buildings would look like. But this is going to be like a New York inspired area. There's going to be a variety of different buildings, high rises, residential setups and stuff. I have special New York style row homes that are going to be going in place, not these. These are just placeholders. I redid some of the roads. So the highway dumps out into this side of the city and picks back up on this side of the city. Station 4 now has full access to the back half of the city. Station 2, there's going to be a road going from here to about here. So they'll have access to the city. This area be getting a full reimagining as well. This is going to be a Detroit style area. It's going to be like an industrial park, and then we're going to kind of move into the Detroit suburbs and trailer parks and smaller residential houses that are kind of run down. There's going to be a road going from about here to around here. This will give Station 3 access to the city, faster access to Station 4's local, and full access to the Detroit area. This firehouse is getting moved. Well, right now it's right here. Work in progress. I'll be expanding this, but it's also going to get pushed this way. Probably going to eliminate this waterway and push this all the way out. This is going to connect. And this will be kind of have the Detroit area in its first due. There's going to be a fire station going in this corner of the map. Or my bad, this corner. And then that corner. And then another fire station going here. So with the other two level designers, we'll be able to pump out stuff pretty quick. I actually blocked out all these new areas in about a day and a half, 2 days. So I moved pretty fast. A sample of what some of the city streets could look like. I kind of set up, it's kind of like a little mock-up, which these two lights, I'll show you the significance of those in a minute. So lots of details. So the significance of those two lights, we'll move on to our pedestrian AI. All right, so we're on the ground now. The pedestrian AI, they spawn when you're close to them and despawn as you move away. They're fully replicated. They're synced amongst all clients. So if clients in this area, they'll be pedestrians. The spawn area is going to be bigger than what it is here. This is just for demonstration purposes. So you move over in this area. You got kind of some people that spawn. There'll be more than this. That's a random amount. So anyway, you move out of this area. They kind of disappear. So obviously they're not going to disappear in sight or appear in sight, but they'll only be visible if you're near them. So saves on performance and optimization. So I don't remember the last time I did a devlog, but I'm going to show off the new lights on engine 1. Added some old school lights. There'll be more variations coming in the future. Also redid the front of engine one to match more like the older styles. So they're a work in progress. Next up, I'll go over some of the different lighting features. So sky, like 1800. Nice kind of sunset. Something else I also added is some of the building lights come on as it gets dark. So I'll go back through. Nighttime is a lot more crisp, visible. So go back to noon. Then we'll go to our weather. Oops. So do blizzards. Do normal rain. Something cool is it doesn't rain inside. The sound effects actually get muffled when you walk indoors. Nice and foggy. No, we'll just go to like overcast. So that's about it with the lighting system. This doesn't really affect performance too much, but if you've been playing the game or have played the game, then you know the biggest, like how big of a difference this is compared to the old lighting. So it's almost like a new generation of Into the Flames. So something else I'd like to talk about. So with some of the new emergencies, I added electrical slash gas actor. Actor is just the term for an object that's used in the game. So in kitchens now, you can have stove fires, grease fires, electrical fires, gas fed fires, all from the stove. If you put water on the grease fire, it'll spread and pretty much light off. The object has a dual purpose. It can also be AC units on roofs and stuff, um, sparking on fire and stuff. I added gas utilities and the fuse box that's already in the game, the panel. You can use that to disable the electric throughout the whole structure. And then there'll be a gas shut off on the back of most structures. It's very important to control the utilities early because as they add more things, you never know what could happen. Um, there's going to be other gas fed pipes and stuff, other electrical hazards you could run into, solar panels. I redid AFAs. The alarm now cannot be reset if if there's still an active fire or smoke. And the alarm's active during them. Before they used to shut off, so you kind of knew it wasn't active. I'm going to be redoing car fires, adding carbon monoxide alarms, natural gas leaks, manhole fires, and some more emergencies that kind of break things up from just your structure fires. I'm adding tree fires with extensions to residents, to structures. A lot of stuff coming. So to wrap up the Devblog, the other things changing is I'm working on vehicle handling to make it a little bit more realistic. Lots of balance changes, just all around a lot of features the community needs to continue to be active without being the same repetitive game each time. So over the next 2 months, there's going to be a ridiculous amount of new emergency types coming. Next month, well, actually later this month, actually into next month, I'll be focusing on rescue operations, confined space, rope rescue, maybe car accidents with entrapment. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet, but there's gonna be some medicals coming. So just stay tuned, stay updated. Don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't. And thank you for supporting the game.